you and me and you. Please, love, don't let me play the fool. But if I do play the fool for you, didn't see it coming, didn't have a clue. But what a surprise, but he's so right. Damn, that ass coming in them thighs.
Okay. Hey everybody, welcome to the Sun Kiss interview with OMY official. I'm so excited that he's here. I know we had some technical difficulties last time, but we got him back and we promised an interview, so we're gonna give you that interview. And he has some serious tea, a lot of songs I know all of you are gonna love and probably be one of your favorite artist, your next favorite artist. And before we get him on, I want to show a snippet of a song that's been stuck in my head since I heard it. I just love this song. Let's just take a listen to it real quick. Let me turn that up for y'all. Make sure you can hear. And before we get started, that's OMYS space official on YouTube. That's OMYS official on YouTube. And you can just search that, and then you can find all of the songs on there. Turn that up. Y'all gotta listen to that whole song on YouTube. Please listen to it. I love it. It's one of my favorite songs. It's called Open Door, and that's by OMY. OMY's official. And that's the same tag on Instagram and SoundCloud, I believe. But why don't we go ahead and get him on now? So thank you for joining us. I'm so happy to have you here. Welcome, welcome.
Pleasure. Thank
Yes.
you so much for having me.
Yes, I'm so
Appreciate it.
happy you're here. So first thing first, let's first before we even really get into this, why don't you tell us a little bit about your name?
All right. So it's Oh My. O stands for Old Man Youngin. And basically it's cause I'm an older cat with like a young vibe, I've always been told. So it kinda just stuck with me. So, I bring a lot of that youthful energy. So that's what I'm riding with right now. Um
That's a good
yes
combination too.
sir.
That's a good combination too, especially in our genre and music in general, because you got the wisdom and the experience. You talking to me, what pops in my head is like the wisdom and experience of someone like older. Like I like the older generation of music and musicians. But then when I look at you, I'm like, and I listen to your music, I mean, it's fresh, you know?
Thanks. Appreciate that.
Yes, for real. So, oh
You can't
man,
tell, but
young.
I'm blushing right now because I'm dark skinned, but I'm blushing all over right now because you said that. So I appreciate that.
You too funny. So I want to make sure I got your tags right on SoundCloud and Instagram. It's is it OMY official or OMYS official?
OMYS official. So there's no like dashes in between. It's just OMY's official.
OMY's official. All right, OMY's
Yeah.
official on YouTube, OMY's official on SoundCloud, OMY's
Hmm.
official on Instagram. So make sure you follow him and check him out. So,
Yeah.
uh,
Check out the YouTube channel because there's some image videos there that go with the music and kind of gives you a like kind of a visual vibe.
yes, for sure. So, I mean, this song's been stuck in my head. I want to play a little snippet of it again, real quick. Go back to the play. Come inside that pussy with God shit, like.
See, that's what I grew up for right there. I look like a George vibe at shit right now. So
Yes. hot. That was hot.
Right.
All right, all right. All right. So, what do you want your listeners to get from your music?
Basically, I just want them to enjoy the music and the vibe, and not really put it in a category. You know what I mean? I don't want
Mhm.
it to be like this is this kind of hip hop or this is this kind of music. I would really just like it to be heard and seen as music. Period. You know what I mean?
Mhm.
That's why I'm so willing to like go out of the box and like do songs on any type of musical tracks or any kind of genre, because I feel like music is one, and it can be merged together, and it sounds great if you do it right. So I'm really on vibe with that. If it sounds good, I'm all about it. So I just want people to get like joy out of listening to music. That's it. Like how you were smiling playing the music, bingo. That's it. That's platinum for me right there. I'm all about that. So you know,
Yeah, I feel you on that. That's beautiful.
yeah,
Yeah, you do have a wide range of music and it all sounds good. So like I feel you on your vibe aspect on that. So definitely like I mean like I think it's yeah, I really feel you on that cuz I listen to all kinds of weird music. You know what I mean? Like international music. I don't even know what they're saying, but I'm like I'm feeling it.
yeah, yeah.
So
I off the subject. I'm sorry. I
no,
don't
you're
mean to
fine.
interrupt you, but I'm not sure. But I think I saw a picture of you with like I guess it was an older picture. You used to dance or something, or like
Uh,
yeah,
uh,
like
kinda. I used to do. Well, I did used to dance for a rock group, actually.
I think I saw you dressed up or something like that, girl. That was fresh.
Thank you. Yeah, I like you said, like I like all different kinds of music. You know what I mean? So
Nice, eclectic.
yeah. So what artists? So then that's interesting. That's a good follow up to our next question, though. Then what artists inspire you?
Oh, that's super easy. So you got Prince, you got Nas, you got Jimi Hendrix, you got the Beatles, you have a guy named Cody Chestnut. Um, who else is there that really gets me? Kendrick Lamar, obviously, that's my
Yeah.
dude.
Yeah.
Um, uh, behind the scene, like you know what? I like Drake too. Drake makes some good music. Um, Right now, who's been on my radar right now though, like some newcomer. I don't know if you heard of her. Jessica Reyes is killing it right now. I really like the stuff she's coming out with. She's dope. But I really like that old how can I describe it? You know that retro 80s sound? You know, synthesizer steam. Okay, so I like that kind of music, right? Seriously, I like that kind of the instrumental tracks on there. But I like the sound of the 70s, like the Bee Gees. So if you could mesh the Bee Gees with the retro 80s track with like some rap, that's like my ultimate sounding music. I know it sounds weird and you
Uh,
might be able to put it together, but like, yeah, I'm trying to go for that. I'm shooting for something like that. Um, but yeah, I just like the awkwardness of like Prince and stuff like that. He's a genius, but you know, he's sort of awkward, and I'm sort of awkward because you know, if you put me around a bunch of like, I've been one of those guys who march with the culture. You know, Orlando. I used to be a battle rapper. Like I used for rent, I would battle every week at this place called Full Sail, and I would make my rent by battling and winning battles in Orlando. Believe it or not, I had no job, girl. I was just battling and winning,
damn.
and nobody knew who I was or nothing. I just go up there. Oh, there's a battle. I'm gonna go up there. What's the prize? $500. Yeah, I need that. Let me get in there, and like you know, by the grace of God, I would win, and it would work out for me. So,
Wow.
um,
That's awesome.
but I was awkward even there. You know what I mean? Like I tried to be like cool with those cats, but like some people are so about the culture and the backpacking. Like I don't know. To me, they lose touch with reality. You know what I mean? Like there's more than just that, and so I was awkward in that sense. But you know, um, I don't know how I would describe myself. Like I'm just like an outside entity of like every genre, but happily to merge and mesh in with anyone. I hope that clears it up. Whatever I'm saying, I'm a bunch of whatever. You making me look good, Solee. Do your thing, girl.
Yeah, I think I hear what you're saying, especially like, well, there's a couple things, like, especially like, I feel like in the 90s and 2000, just like, I feel like rap especially was like, you had to be pretty hardcore. You had to be
Yeah.
in a box,
Hmm.
you know?
Hmm.
But I do believe truly that, especially now, I think the culture in general is about being yourself. I see that more with certain people and rappers that are coming out that are like, that are outside the box, where you have
Yeah.
certain, you have guy rappers who are bi, just
Yes.
openly. And I'm like, I think that's awesome, because I think it's just like, regardless of what your opinion is, somebody being able to be themselves, you know what I'm saying? And then you have lots of female rappers that are out in, the whole genre now. So, and then you have like Chance, who's just different. I think it's more vibrant. I feel like
Forgot to
before.
mention him too. Big fan of his too. Chance the Rapper. He does an excellent job.
Yeah.
For
So,
sure.
yeah, so I think that's cool, because I think you're in touch with yourself, and I think that brings, like, when you listen to your music, it sounds genuine. You know what I mean?
Thank you. That's what I was going for. I used to be one of those guys who used to like, I don't know, hide behind some kind of facade. I grew up. I'm not even gonna give you like some ghetto hood story. You know what I mean? But honestly, I'm from Fort Lauderdale, Sunrise, and if anybody knows about Sunrise, it's nothing but hood, Jamaicans, Haitians, just like third island country people, and like I grew up rapping like super hard, and it mostly was because of facade. I would try to sing or I try to dance, but your homies be like, no, no, cut that shit out. We don't do that, and so you
Mm.
kind of cut it out. But as I got older and started being myself, I started realizing where my niche was, and like with anybody, any artist out there, any young up and comer, I would say like whether or not even your own crew digs it, if you believe in it and you feel it,
Mm.
keep going with it because it's gonna take you somewhere.
That's beautiful. I feel you on that. Yeah.
Yeah, and I probably would have gone somewhere earlier if I would have listened to that, but it takes a while to like get through those layers of like conformity to like what your crew's running. So, but
Yeah.
I'm here now. I'm here. I'm here, and like I pour my heart out in my music. I let y'all know it's about my kids and it's about like good vibes and happy lives. And no, I'm not perfect, and I've messed up more than probably anybody y'all know. My life is like a three tragedy movies in one. That at the end of it becomes a comedy, and then there's a happy story. Yeah, it's all like
Ah,
that, and
okay.
there's a lot of love and heartbreak in there. There's so much romance and heartbreak in there. I don't know how it gets in there, but it just seems to get in there. But yeah. So
That's beautiful.
that's
I love that. And you know what? That brings me to a song that you made not too long ago. You uploaded it on July 16th, Rainbows. And I want to play that real quick. And I thought that was deep. I thought that was touching. I was moved by it. So I just want to play a little bit of that real quick.
All of my life I've been told no. All of my with life. Chains and rainbows and nobody goes. All of my life I've been told no. No. With chains and rainbows and nobody
Just a little bit.
goes. Yeah. Woo. All of my life. All of my life, all of my life, my dreams,
yeah, that's my jam.
my life, my dreams. Teary eyed in the corner, classes, little boy cried. He told them all of his dreams. They laughed, now that dream just died and gave life to a nightmare. What was once full of hope doesn't exist there. So we grew up cold and accepted life wasn't fair. So disgusting humankind is sometimes discouraging to these young minds. Mentally breaking ladders and steps they try to climb. Verbal abuse, it should be a crime. Years later, that little boy is fully grown. Full of hatred and anger, his temper fully blown. Emotional scars on the inside, but on the outside is shown. He sees a young boy playing guitar on stage and starts flashbacks to those old past class days. And all of a sudden, out of nowhere, starts reliving that pain. He tells himself he's got nothing to lose, but when it comes to revenge, he thinks there's so much to gain. So he walks back to his car and unlocks the trunk, starts stuffing his pockets with ammo and grabs the pump. I guess it's clear to see where the story is going, huh? Through a crowd full of people, he pulls out that metal devil. He sees his classmates who are now old and got kids of their own now. Pulls that trigger, 5 shots and the child goes down. He feels the guilt from his evils and starts to break down. Then puts the gun to his head and takes himself out. As he falls to his death and takes his last breath, an old classmate recognizes his face and instantly in his head goes back to that day when they crushed the boy's dream, which led to this fate. Then he fell to his knees crying and started to pray. Oh Lord.
I ain't gonna cry right now. I ain't gonna cry in the interview.
Thanks for playing that one for real. Like that's what's up.
Yeah. I had to let it go into the verse. Dang, I ain't gonna cry right now though, but in private I might.
Yeah, it's that song. So like, I used to get bullied really bad as a kid. Like on some real talk, like when I was in elementary school, I lived in Fort Lauderdale. I had really long hair, and this was like the '80s. So like back then, like kids weren't very geographically correct. You know what I mean? We didn't have like digital media and stuff. Damn, I feel old, but for real, we didn't have all of that stuff. So when I would tell people I'm from the Philippines, like the kid, not their fault. They didn't know what it was, and they flip flopping or whatever. They'd make fun of it and stuff like that. So I get picked on a lot to the point where like teachers were letting me leave class early, like 15 minutes early, and I would just haul ass home through the projects and shit. And people would constantly tell me. Like I would play basketball, that was my love, and like all the kids would say, "Oh, you're never gonna be this, never gonna be that," and that was cool because kids, they're kids. But then when I had adults telling me that, oh, you shouldn't chase this dream or chase that dream, because look how you're suited, or look what upbringing you come from, you probably should go into this, you probably should go into custodial work, or this, that. It kind of like, threw me off. And for a while, I didn't have a lot of confidence in myself because of things like that. Now, I came from a loving family where my mom gave me a lot of love, and my dad was a 9 to 5 worker. We didn't really have a much relationship. So I got the love, but I never got the confidence boost. Like I didn't have parents who were like, "Oh, you're playing basketball? Oh, you're gonna be Michael Jordan one day," or "You want to be an astronaut? Chase them stars, boy." Like how I do my children now. Whatever they want to be. If my kid's like, "Oh, I just want to chase bugs," well, you're gonna be the best exterminator in the world. You know? I didn't have that, so that's what I wrote the song about, kind of, and also because like there was an incident that happened here, where a kid kind of went crazy in Brevard County, and basically he was tired of getting picked on and being told that he couldn't be anything. So one day he got, stuck in his head like he's gonna make all these people pay for making him feel that way, and it came out in a violent way, in a tragic way. 3 people were killed, innocent bystanders, because how bothered this person felt through his childhood, growing up with this pain that to some people might seem minuscule, and you might not understand it. And it might be, oh, why can't he just shake that off and be tough? Well, everybody's not built like that. And so that's what I wrote the song about. I felt it, and I just like, I'm gonna just record it and put it out. I didn't really have any aspirations about the song at all. I just wanted somebody to hear it, and somebody who went through an experience similar, or felt that way, to be like, oh, this is my jam, and that's about it. But yeah, I'm a blabber. I am so sorry, y'all.
No, you're doing perfect. We want to hear about it. That's why you're here because we want to hear you blab.
No, you don't want to hear me laugh, trust me.
we we're lucky to have you in the game, to be honest with you. Like I think that music like that does touch people and move people, especially if you're going through something like that, you know. Um I think it's beautiful, it's deep. And on kind of a more surface level, You killed the hook.
Oh, thank you. I
I was
appreciate that.
like,
Thank you.
oh my, can I say that?
Yeah, yeah. That's like, oh my, you know. I might use your voice as a tag from now on.
No, you sound cute on there. It sounds good. Like, yeah,
Thanks.
that moves me because you definitely, like I said, you have diversity in your music, and it's very authentic, and it's like relatable, and that's kind of what we are talking about earlier. Um,
Nice.
so yeah, so
That's the word I've been looking for too. Relatable. The whole interview, and you just hit it on the nail. Relatable. That's what I was looking for. Could not find it in my head. So thank you.
yeah, no problem. Um, maybe later I'll remember what I was gonna ask
Oh,
earlier.
cool. Red table? Red table conversation? Yeah, like,
Let's talk about entanglements. Just kidding.
you let me know, Jada. I'm right here.
She's like, nah, it wasn't. Nah, it's not 10-year relationship. It's an entanglement. That's for
It
another
is.
conversation.
I have a song called Red Table coming out that I'm working on, and it's about that whole thing. No, I'm dead ass serious. It's called Red Table, and it's with
Okay.
Joshua. Doswelly, all right, it's with him from we're doing that, and I have the hook and everything.
Oh,
I think it's gonna be a really cool vibe. I think because I
oh, I
don't hear
can't
anybody. Yeah, it's called Red Table, and basically just it just basically says in the chorus like you know, girl, like you be on that Jada shit, Jada shit. That's basically what it says. And it's cool. It's funny and
Yes.
like it's gonna be something.
I
So
love
look
it.
out for that.
That's so cool. That's so cool. Yeah, I mean, oh man. Mm. Looking forward to hearing it. So that
Yeah.
actually brings me to my next question. What are you working on right now?
Well, I'm working on to finalize that deal with 88 Rising on a distribution deal, which is
Okay.
going really good. Um, I just have to make sure I read every part of this 25-page damn contract thing here
Dang.
and make sure I have a good lawyer because right now I didn't realize how expensive a lawyer is costing,
Yeah.
and so I had to reach out to like the family and homeboy association for like, hey, who got a lawyer in their family? So that's what I'm working with right now.
Uh-huh.
I do have a sports agent. Oh, that's another thing about. I used to be an MMA fighter for
Oh,
many years. I have over 31 professional fights, 17 Muay Thai fights. I
wow.
have a Muay Thai title, brown belt in Jiu Jitsu, a black belt in Muay Thai. Career didn't go that well. I had a lot of competition anxiety, but like I got to travel the world and do a lot of cool things. So I have my sports agent helping me with my music contract because he does contracts, but on a different,
That's what's up.
genre of things.
Mm-hmm.
So he's
That's
gonna help me out with that. But that's what I'm working on now is making more music and then having it finalized, mastered, and then giving it all to 88 Rising, and they're gonna make a huge drop on the far East Coast, like Japan, Singapore, and places like that, the Philippines, where I'm from, and that should be big for me because even now, without even any kind of distribution deal, I've put stuff out in the market in Japan and getting a lot of great feedback from like a radio station in Japan and radio station in the Philippines who really like the songs generally. I just gave it to them for free. I just want to see people rocking it, and so it's working out there. So I know once they make the push and drop the music on like a more professional level, I know it's going to do something great. And even if it doesn't, as long as I can get a bunch of people in villages dancing to my stuff, what? That's a dream come true. I'm so about that.
I love it. Okay.
Yeah.
That's beautiful. That's what's up. So don't mess with you. You got all those belts and stuff. So don't mess with.
I guess so.
Oh
You
my.
won't be able to tell. Like you look at me, I probably look like the most approachable guy in the world. All I do is wear a bunch of headbands. I look like the Black Ralph Macchio. So probably don't look that scary, but I got my mean side. I
Ooh,
geek out.
yeah. That's what's up. That's cool though. Okay. Okay. So you dropped in like in Japan. That's awesome. That's so cool. That's nice to have like a global audience that
For
digs your
sure.
music, and like you said, if they're feeling your music, they're vibing to it, you
Mhm.
know. So where can we listen to your music?
Like you said before, on all those platforms, Instagram, Spotify, YouTube, under OMYs official. Um,
OMYs official,
and
everybody.
Yeah. I am unprepared with giving you these sites to. There's a foreign sites too that kind of work like a Spotify too. I'm on there too. I can't remember the name of the sites for the hell of me,
That's all right.
but
Just
there's
send me
like
the
a
links.
yeah, I'll do that after the interview. There's a couple of them, and the reason why I went the foreign route because I'll be honest, when I got back into the game, I tried to like find a distribution in America to like put my music out there. Man, you have to jump through so many hoops to get your music on certain platforms and stuff. You know, so I noticed when I went the foreign route, it's so much easier. Like numbers to call record companies on your foreign markets. Sometimes they're the direct number to that person, and didn't
Wow.
realize that until I did that. So like a little key tip for all those upcoming artists out there, you'll search the foreign markets because they are about underground and independent music. And if you get it globally, eventually America's gonna get you no matter what. And that's how I see it, you know? So yeah.
Right.
Say,
So,
you know,
yeah. Okay. So then we'll check out, we'll get the links for the foreign ones later, and I'll drop those down below in the description. And
yeah,
then
I'm trying to get to Turkey too. You said you were Turkish. I'm trying to get out there.
yeah, definitely. I know, like, I know I'm gonna try to hit those markets too. I'm to be honest with you, I'm kind of scared because I'm gonna rap, and I don't have a song in Turkish. I have some Turkish words in there, but I'm like, there's some serious, like, I'm like, okay, like, I
But
just
they love it though. They're gonna love it though. You know what I mean? Well, how could they not?
thank
How
you.
could they not? I already love it. I haven't even heard it yet, bro.
Damn, that's what's up. That's love right there.
Hey,
I
you
feel you.
feel me? Vibes all day.
Yeah. So OMYs official on YouTube. You gotta check it out. And OMYs official on Instagram. Make sure you follow him there, as well as on SoundCloud, whatever your platform of choice is. I know almost everybody uses YouTube, so you might as well just hop on there and follow him. So, let's see. I wanted to play this other song. So you sent me this song, and I was like, wow, like I just love this song right here. So, and also good luck with your distribution deal. Hopefully, they're not doing something shady in the contract. So, I'm glad that you're having somebody check it out. So, I'm gonna bump this real.
I know sometimes on the show it, I bet you think that I just don't care, but that would be the furthest thing
Yeah.
from the
That's the
truth. I
one.
mean,
The
baby,
anthem.
my love is
I
here
Okay.
love
for
that
you.
track.
Are
It's
you
a lot of
going
fun making it.
somewhere? And if you
Yes,
want,
I
then I
love
ride
this
too.
one.
Just wanna make you feel comfortable. I know lately I haven't been lovable, but lately, baby, had a full plate. I do apologize for the long wait. You know
It's
what you need
actually
is a long
gonna be
boot,
a
so
lead
come with your
single.
boy, take a
So
little vacay. We probably never in the room all day. We probably like that anyway. Hit you with more than that foreplay. Hit you with the 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, maybe even 11 days. I can love you so many ways. When you with this old man, experience pay. I work that ting ting, girl. I don't play. Underneath the stars when I can lay. Look in your face, makes you feel the same way. And I'm excited that we united. Can't wait to see where we end up one day. You should know this and feel it. That has never been
Hands
felt,
down.
baby. You're the only one for me. You should
You
know
know
this and feel it. That has never
now,
been
hands
felt,
down.
baby. You're the only one for me.
I like how you sing my song, girl.
Only gotta
Go
ask
ahead.
you. Plus
That's what's
my
up.
favorite
Might have to
game
put you in a
is you and me and you. Please, love, don't let me play the fool. What if I do play the fool for you? Didn't see it coming, didn't have a clue. But what a surprise, but he's so right. Damn, that ass from them them thighs. But what I'm really into is your mind. Give me stimulation.
All right, I'm gonna pause it right there. And guess what?
what's
Ooh,
up?
love that song. And like I said before, it's like all the songs I'm like, damn, like I feel like he's talking to me. Like he knows my life personally.
I'm trying to talk to you. Let me stop. Let me stop. I'm sorry. You can't help it. You got that kind of vibe, bro. Damn. Jesus.
Hey, hey. I listened to your song. I was like, I gotta be careful with this one. I gotta be careful.
Hey, love is a wide open door. It's a wide open door.
Proceed with
Ah,
caution.
straight up.
I love
You
it.
got it.
But now I know I'm
Oh, man.
blushing.
Oh, can I say something? Can I say something? To people out there listening, you guys should really big up Solee. She's doing a lot for like a lot of the underground up and coming community, and she makes really dope music. And we even have some projects coming out, so look out for those two as well. She's not saying it though because she's shy, I guess, of promoting her own music right now. But like for real, like yeah, you got to check her out.
Oh, thank you. I appreciate that. Go listen to my shit right now.
Word,
Solee
exactly.
Art. I love you for that. Thank you. Yeah, I can't wait for our stuff to come out too. I should be more vocal about it. I'll work on that.
Yeah. Especially when you're a guest and you have a song with the guest. What? We should be like all over that.
That's true. Damn, I'm slipping.
Mm.
Okay, so I remembered what I was gonna say too.
Okay.
Okay, so I was gonna point out my kids being loud. I was gonna point out. Okay, so one of the other things I noticed with you in particular is that you're very. I mean, you're a great writer. You're very lyrical. Like your lines, like you got some dope lines. Like you got punchlines. Like you have you have great lyrics. Like if you listen to it, it's not just like, you know, I was hot and I sat on a pot. You know what I mean?
Oh snap! Yeah, no, I get you. That's.
That's
I was hot and I sat on a pot. That actually sounds like I could make that work though.
oh
Like
man.
some Migos, you know what I mean? I was hot, sat on a pot, baby, you're hot. No, we could do that. We can make that work. But no, no, no. I get what you're saying. Absolutely.
So how
So I really take my time and I'm really detailed with the lyrics. Just because I used to be the kind of rapper, like I know a lot of up north rappers do this, okay? And I'm not trying to specify like one region of genre, but when I came up, I'm from Florida. For some reason, when Wu Tang came out, we all thought we were from New York. I'm just saying. Okay? We used to wear them bubble jackets, and we used to have Wu Tang logos on, like we were Wu Tang. It's 100 degrees here. I don't know what the hell we doing wearing that stuff, but it's funny to me now. But you used to write bars and stuff on your paper and stuff, but then when you did it to a beat, it wouldn't kind of translate the way you wanted to in your head.
Mhm.
So I stopped writing a long time ago. What I really did was like I write to probably like how a lot of the new guys rap is I rap to the music itself. So that's how I know like where the lyrics coming at by the beat and by the cadence of it. And so in doing that, I'm able to express how I speak. You know what I mean? Like sometimes you write lyrics down and that's not the way you speak. So when it comes out, it doesn't even sound like you. Sometimes you're like, oh man, that's not what I really wanted to get out. But with the new way I do things, it's like anything you hear lyrically, like that's actually the way I speak. So these are, it makes it sound more natural, is what I'm trying to get at.
Are you
If
so
that
are you
makes any sense.
yeah, so are you like have you been writing for a while? Are you a writer? Like do you write poems or do you write in general besides that?
Damn, you were so good. Yo, I write mad poetry. Are you kidding me? Obviously, love poetry. But yeah, yeah, man, I have a hard time. Like, it doesn't seem like it now, but I do have a hard time conveying like my feelings, especially on deep subjects. But when I write something down or like I do a song, I can get it out. But when I'm trying to sit and explain, it sounds like a bunch of gibberish. That's how I feel sometimes. But writing has always been a crutch for me. And actually, like when you take your little assessment test to get in school, like reading comprehension, it was like the highest I scored like a perfect score on that. So
Wow.
I'm
Um,
very good at that aspect of like writing and things like that.
I love that. I think that we're looking at like the next level Drake right here.
Oh no! Oh what? Yay! Don't
Oh
give me
my
that
god.
honor.
Nah, man. Oh, I got a good question for you. What inspired you to do music in the first place?
Michael Jackson.
Ooh, okay.
Hands down Michael Jackson. I used to be that kid. I'm half black, half Filipino. On my backside, they call me Junebug, and they would have these family reunions, and they play like Michael Jackson. I go out there with my little Michael Jackson jacket my dad got from the flea market with the glove on. I used to go and do the whole moonwalk, and like I really thought I was gonna be like Michael Jackson. Um, I even tried out for Star Search Florida,
Uh-huh.
and like I went to like a tryout and I did good. I had moved all the way to like the semifinal round, and then I got like the biggest stage fright, and like I tried to sing and it came out like this. Ah! Yeah, it was bad. It was
Damn.
really bad. But yeah, that's Michael Jackson definitely why I started writing music and just started being a music fan. Period. His music so instrumental for me growing up. You know.
That's what's up. Okay. All right. So I want to kind of switch subjects here. I want to ask about a little different stuff. So, what are your current thoughts on the BLM movement? Now, you can be
Um,
honest. Like, there's no right and
Fire
wrong.
in the touch right now. You know what I'm gonna say about it? You know what I'm gonna say about it? And I'm a conspiracy theorist, so people are
Okay.
probably gonna get a big lash out of this, but I don't think Black Lives was created by Black Lives. Just to be
Hmm.
honest with you, I really think it's a propaganda media thing to either separate or make people conform to what's going on behind the curtains. Um, because it's just funny that now it's such a big campaign to Black Lives Matter. Why did they all of a sudden matter now? They've mattered since we've been on this planet. It's always mattered, you know.
Mm-hmm.
So it's still like when there's such a big initial push, especially with the media and the Congress and stuff. It's there's a hidden agenda behind it, and you see it now. How the hell are you having peaceful people who are Black Lives Matter, then you're having peaceful people who are All Lives Matter, and now you got All Lives and Black Lives fighting each other when it was all supposed to be for love and peaceful protest. But yeah, it doesn't. It who Antifa? What's that? Antifa, yeah, those people. But yeah, that's that's what I feel it is because there's a big separation now with all lives matter and Black Lives Matter. Why? Makes no sense to me. So I try to stay just in my own lane with things like that. You know what I mean? I know Black Lives Matter, yes. All lives matter, yes. But why are we fighting over it? I have no clue. It doesn't really make a lot of sense for me. My kids will you'll come around screaming Black Lives Matter a lot, because they hear it all the time. Yeah, Black Lives Matter. I'm like, yeah, it does. Your life matters too. He's like, yeah, I'm black. I'm like, no, you're not full black, but yeah, your life matters too. Like just things like that. I don't know. I just see such a big separation. You see the videos of like people painting over the Black Lives Matter line because all lives people come out. I don't know. It's just a big separation, and I don't. I feel like through this movement we're dividing people. You know what I mean? Because aren't we still, even though we're helping Black Lives Matter, we're segregating. I don't know if anybody sees that. You know what I mean? By saying one color matters, you are separating people, and you're making people kind of like I don't know, they're feel some type of way about each other. I don't think it should be like that. I think it should, people matter. Period. That's it. Just right now, our the black people are having a little problem right now. I understand that. So Black Lives Matter now. Cool. But like for us to like just keep with this for years and years, like I hope we don't keep with it for years and years. I hope like we nip this in the bud, and by like in a year or two we can all mesh back into like, yeah, hey, you're light, you're black, you're green, but you matter too, and we all matter. We're fighting for all of us. You know what I mean? It doesn't matter if you're black, yellow, green. Like what? My boy's so funny. He's a big, because I'm a war veteran. So like he's I should make this shout out if you would allow me to, like, to all my war veterans out there. Shout out to you guys. I feel your pain. Some of you guys are going through PTSD. Some of you guys are going through depression. I would really like you guys to seek out your VWFs, your any VAs. There's numbers to call, support. Shoot, if you know me or you got my Instagram, call me to support you. I go through the same things too. But I'm always there for my Marine brothers and any brothers in arms from the military. So I want to give that shout out before I forget because it's definitely important to me.
That's what's up. Thank you for doing that. That's beautiful.
No problem. Anytime.
Yeah, I feel you. So you would prefer to be more like people's lives, like all people matter. Like I understand what you're saying about the dividing and stuff like that. Um, uh, Do you think that it's also, do you think that this movement is exposing some people though? Like, as far as like, those people that painted over Black Lives Matter, you know? Like, do you think that that's gonna be somebody who's just genuinely, like, do you think that that person thinks that Black Lives Matter? You know what I mean?
So let me see if I understand what you're saying. So you saying that people that are like fighting for like the Black Lives Matter, do you think some of them understand that Black Lives Matter? Is that what you're saying?
No, I'm saying, like, do you think that some people that are fighting against like the BLM movement, not all of them, but some people, do you think that it's just exposing some racist people through this process?
Oh, absolutely, for sure, for sure.
Yeah.
But like I said, that goes a part of like this hidden agenda I'm talking about. See how it's exposing some racist people that you probably never knew were racist, and reason
Right.
being because they're racist, yes, but they were violent, they were peaceful about it. And I'll be honest, we live in a country where you have the right to be racist. I'm not gonna knock you for not liking me.
Hmm.
That's your opinion. As long as you don't do me any harm, you're not out there spreading any hate, but that's just your opinion. Hey, I just don't like those certain kind of people. Cool. But now with this Black Lives Matter, those same peaceful racist people are coming out and being more vocal, and it's causing a rift. I mean, I know you can see it and you can feel it, and that's what I'm getting at kind of with that, you know. So I don't know.
Well, thank you for
I know one thing. I would never want to be a politician or like nowhere close to being president. Like that's not a job for me.
no, thank you for sharing your opinion in general. I know it's a touchy like subject. I know it's like kind of like a somewhat, it's kind of what's going on right now. That's why I want to talk about it, get people's opinions and see what they think about it. So thank you for sharing your thoughts, because I know it still is a touchy subject, and it is kind of like a movement, political activist thing. So, it's hard to have a right answer for it, period.
Absolutely.
you know?
Absolutely.
So, yeah. Yeah, so I mean, I think in general, I think we're getting the vibe from you as far as who you are as a person, as somebody who does care about other people in general. So, I mean, like, I'm not getting any kind of hateful vibes, even when I listen to your music in general. You know what I mean?
No, I'm very big on that. I mean, I meditate and do things like qigong and things like that. Like I said, I'm like your modern day hippie. I really I really am. I really am.
I
But
love that.
I believe those things are important, you know, and I think those are things we lost touch with is natural medicines, how to heal ourselves mentally, naturally. Um, we've been taking shortcuts and been force fed all this stuff. And I hate to be one of those conspiracy theorists about the Matrix and all this, but we kind of are forced in a box. What if, like, you didn't need to work, or money wasn't important, or having your own company was important? You'd have more time to concentrate on finding yourself, finding what potential you had, what kind of energies you have inside. Like, the Native American Indians, they're so in tune with the earth. We're all connected, but we lose track of that as we grow up because we get jobs, we get families, and we're forced to do this and do that. So you never really get to know yourself, and it's sad because there's a lot of people in past generations who died and don't even haven't even left their neighborhood, haven't even got to realize who they are. And I feel strongly about that with my kids and stuff like that. So I have them do things like that too. Because if you were born and there was none of this stuff around, like what would you be doing right now? You would be trying to concentrate on making you a better you, and that's it.
Going to the beach.
Exactly. Connecting with the sun, the
Nature,
sand, the water.
yeah.
Yeah. And who knows? We're all made out of bioelectricity. Do you know why we're attracted to the beach? It's because salt water actually ignites a lot of bioelectricity that we have in it. So when we hit the salt water, we feel that refreshing feeling of, oh, this is where I'm supposed to be. It's not just that. It's because like everything is connected. The
I,
bio.
you convinced me. I'm going right now. Like,
Oh, really? It's actually raining here now. You believe that?
it's probably hot rain. I'm fine with it. All right.
Beach is my spot though.
Oh man, yes, I know.
I gotta get to where you're at though. When this COVID thing's open, I would love to come out to Vegas. Last time I've been there was like 2 years ago. Definitely like to get back out there and like see how things have changed.
Yeah, for sure. I mean, I do like living in Vegas. I mean, it's definitely always a hot spot. Super intense sometimes, like damn, but it's cool. It's always something going on. Such, it's so beautiful. They have things, you know what I mean? Like just everything. They got like, like little cool things to like monumental stuff. Yeah, so I do like living here. But the beach definitely has that. I feel you on the and you good on your like what you call conspiracy theories. I don't think necessarily all those are conspiracy theories. Can you
Yeah, for real. And I for another conversation, but like somebody should have a underground podcast about this deep state thing. Like honestly, to be honest with you, because it's some things are starting to come out, and
I'll
like even I was skeptic at first, but now I'm starting to be a believer.
I'll be tuning in.
Mhm. Mhm.
So I have just a few questions left, but I did want to play this song real quick, just a little bit of it. Um, you got so many tracks, so many hot songs. So I just want people to be able to sample some of them, and just know. And that's OMYs official on YouTube, OMYs official on Instagram. So you already heard the shout out to all the vets out there. So please make
Yes.
sure y'all connect, support each other, share the love. So this one is next.
This is my jam. I like this jam for real. It's cool. Cool little vibe.
Yeah, I love this one too. This is hot.
Yeah. See, hey, this one makes you want to put those 80 shades on with the little lines in the shades. Oh.
I get so lost in your eyes, touching and kissing you
I
blind.
put my
A
shades on
game
for
of
this one.
foreplay on the way to the prize. Magic stick in my pants like a last minute disguise. Bacon in your oven, making dessert, cream on your pie. You say you're nasty, but you know I'm just what you like. I play you cautious cause I'm familiar with your type. Top heavy, small waist, popping backside. You probably got a lot of suckers waiting in line. Not in the waste of my time, so I'ma take my time and get to know you a bit. Gotta make sure what I see, what I'm really gonna get. Wanna be the key of my life, let's make sure you fit.
Man, I haven't listened to this one in a while either. I gotta listen to this one.
You make my mind change.
Alright, they're gonna have to tune in to hear the rest. You got so.
Yes.
What's your favorite food?
Sushi.
Oh yes, me too.
Is it really?
Yes.
Girl, man, stop playing with my feelings. Oh.
Sushi. What kind of sushi?
All kinds, pretty much. I mean, I like the rainbow roll. I like anything spicy tuna. You know,
Okay.
I'm with it. I'm from the Philippines. I love seafood. I like seafood. I like seafood a lot. Yeah. But second right behind that is Mediterranean food. Oh man.
Hey.
See? Oh man, stop tugging at my heartstrings, girl. I'm telling you.
Okay, what do you miss the most? What do you miss the most with the current shutdown?
Man, you know what? Like going out to like a bar, a lounge, or like even the mall, and like actually talking to people you don't know. Because now, when you go up to someone and try to talk to someone you don't know, everybody's got some disease now. It's like, hey, how you doing? I'm doing fine. Like, whoa, you know what I mean? Like, nobody's trying to meet nobody new right now.
Mm-hmm.
Nobody's trying to make new friends. Everybody's staying away from each other, and it's just weird. And I miss congregating with people
Yeah.
that I don't know and like meeting new people. I miss that a lot. You
Yeah.
know, 'cause you see my personality. If you're walking in the mall and like you look interested in me, I'm gonna say hi. I may be awkward as hell, but I'm gonna say hi to you.
He's so funny. Oh man. Yeah. Find that next mistake. Ah. Like, hey. Man, your music got me
Oh
feeling some
man,
kind of
you
way.
know what? You're dangerous because you really read into the lyrics.
I'm just saying. I just listen. I didn't write it. I'm just listening to it.
You listen good, man.
I like it though. I'm
Woo.
feeling it.
For all those people out there that even have a chance with Solee, and if you do happen to become her love interest, watch what you write. You better watch what you write. She
Oh yeah.
knows. She listens.
Facts.
Call you out
True.
quick.
True. 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 Like,
No, you go, girl.
I love it. Okay, so again, thank you so much for coming
No
on
problem.
here.
My pleasure.
So last thing, last two things. Anything, what would you want to say to your current and your future fans right now? What would you want to say to your fans?
Keep listening. Hope I inspire any one of you guys just a little bit because you guys inspire me. The more fans I get, the more I feel like I'm doing the right thing. So tune in, hit the like button, subscribe, OMYs official. Also check out Solee. And yeah, that's about it. You know, good vibes to all. Nothing more, nothing less.
That's what's up. Thank you so much. Is there anything you want us to check out right now? If there's like one thing you want everybody to check out right now.
You know what? I'm gonna be honest. And I don't even know why I'm doing this, but hey, you guys out there, check out Rap Fame app, okay? And you know what? It's not a Instagram, it's not a SoundCloud, it's not a Facebook. It's a bunch of hungry artists out there. Some are just starting out, some are not, but they all start with this little dream. And whether you think they sound good or not, there's something inside them that wanted to pursue it. So just a little encouragement, and you don't have to be lying like, "Oh, you sound great." Give them honesty because actually honesty will lead you in the right direction. So that's all. Look, Rap Fame app, shout out to them. It's a good network. And honestly, if it wasn't for them, I probably wouldn't be pursuing this. I probably wouldn't even have started pursuing this back. So it's because of the people I met on Rap Fame app. Shout out to Dak. I gotta say what's up. Yeah. So do that because people need some encouraging. You know what I mean? Especially in these times right now. COVID times, we don't think dreams can come true, and they can. It just takes one step at a time, one day at a time. So help that day come true, y'all.
That's what's up. Thank you so much. It was awesome interviewing you. I had a lot of fun. You're really cool people. So thank you so much. Please keep making that amazing music that you make. We're all waiting for your next drops and everything else like that. Thank you for coming
Thank you
on
so
here.
much. I
Yeah.
appreciate it. My pleasure. Anytime. And, you always got my support, and you are
Thank
so
you.
beautiful. So hit
Thank-
me up.
That's what's up. OMYs official, everybody on YouTube and Instagram.